Hey guys, this is Bluevy back here with another video, and today this is kind of going to be a catch-up video. This is basically me just going to be going over all the movies I picked up during the period where I wasn't making videos, so essentially just the last month. Now, to be brutally honest, I've not actually picked up too many things. Saying that, I do have some lovely titles, but for me personally, I've been picking up so many movies during lockdown. But in the past sort of months, 2 months, I've not actually got that many movies. Obviously for some people this is a lot of films, but just for me, obviously, movies being really the only thing I buy. Obviously I buy clothes and other stuff, but yeah, movies are really what I collect, so I haven't picked up too many things, but I do have some lovely titles. So yeah, without further ado, enough of me rambling on. Let's get into the stuff I picked up during my short break from YouTube. So the first thing I picked up is a Makoto Shinkai movie. I hope I'm saying that right, and it's actually Your Name. Now, I'm really looking forward to watch this movie. I'm getting more into my anime. I still don't know too much about it. I really only watch Ghibli movies, but I think he also made Weathering You earlier this year. I may be wrong there, or maybe the same producers. I just have a hunch it's the same director, but it looks really good. I love that cover. I love the spine. I've now got two of these movies with these sort of spines. Sorry for those movies falling over. So yeah, they line up really nicely. It wasn't too dear. It was like, I think $4.50 off eBay used. I have tested the disc to make sure it's all working. But yeah, you actually do some inside artwork here as well, which is really rare on a regular Blu-ray. But yeah, that is Your Name. I've heard non-stop good things about this one. Do you want to get more into my anime and kind of want to just go away from watching only Studio Ghibli movies? So I think this one's going to be one I'm going to really enjoy. So that is Your Name. So the next one is a Curzon release. Now this was £4 off for eBay. I'll leave a link to this seller in the description. He releases some incredible movies for incredible prices. Actually, this one and the next one are both £4 each. Now, this is Cold War. I've been really wanting to watch this one for such a long time. I've been seeing it in HMV for $7.99. Been thinking about getting it. I saw it for £4 on eBay, and I was like, I have to get it. It's a Curzon release. I love buying Curzon movies. They're really nice, just simple releases. But yeah, actually the car just fell out. But yeah, it's a lovely release. I do actually just like the simple discs. It's just one of those films I've been meaning to watch for so long. I've heard so many good things about it. It looks really interesting. I mean, I'm not that into romance movies, but when they're like this, when they're kind of not your generic Hollywood romance movie, I do enjoy them. For example, like the Before trilogy or something like that. Just something that's not really mainstream. I do enjoy them, but the really mainstream romance films, the really cheesy ones, I'm not a big fan of. But yeah, a shout out to Paul Robinson for actually showing these in the Big Poorly Chatting Movies group, because he actually made me aware of this sale. Again, I'll leave a link to the seller in the description. Amazing seller. Just some amazing movies there. But yeah, that is Cold War on Blu-ray. That's a Curzon release, and I can't wait to watch this one. The next one's actually a guilty pleasure from last year. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't. I think most people kind of enjoyed it. And this is actually a 4K for £4 with a slipcover. And that is Alita Battle Angel. Now, this also comes with a 3D and a Blu-ray and a 4K. I mean, for £4 with that gorgeous slipcover, I was wowed when it came in the post. I mean, the slipcover's not in mint condition, but for £4, I didn't even care. It's a really fun movie. It's no masterpiece or anything, but it's really enjoyable. As you can see, that car's probably going to fall out again, so I'm going to have to hold these discs. So we've got the 4K disc, the 3D, which I'll never watch. I don't have a 3D player, and just the regular Blu-ray. Yeah, but this movie is just a bag of fun. It's really enjoyable. I really enjoy it. If you've not seen it, I actually would recommend giving it a go. It's really enjoyable. It's kind of just one of those throwaway popcorn movies. I know it was inspired by manga. I don't know anything about the Alita manga. This was the first I saw of it. It's a really good cast, and it's a really enjoyable movie, and that's a lovely slipcover. And to get a 3-disc Blu-ray, 4K 3D Blu-ray of a pretty well-reviewed movie for £4, I was just wowed by. So that is Alita Battle Angel on 4K for £4. The next one is one I actually did an unboxing of a few months back, and it was really damaged, so I sent it back to Zavi, and I finally got my replacement now. Another shout out here to Tom Pearson. He was amazing. I did a trade with him for my Hacksaw Ridge Kimchi DVD for this edition, and actually the one he sent me was sealed, and I opened it and it was in pretty poor condition. So he went through a whole fight with Zavi, put loads of his time in to get me this, to get me a replacement for it, and Zavi finally complied. They sent me about 4 return labels that didn't work, so many sort of partial refund options. I mean, I'm just bored of Zavi to this point. I'll explain it later why I'm even more bored of them now. But yeah, it's a lovely addition. I've actually not opened it. I will probably do an unboxing in a few days. But I did actually see that Jaws 4K Steelbook on HMV, which is also nice. So I may sell it. I'm probably just going to keep it because it is such a nice addition. And it's one of my favourite movies as well. So yeah, that is the Jaws Zavi Steelbook with a booklet and a sort of huge slipcase. With a pretty nice interior on the front. I just love how the teeth go over it. But yeah, if you want to watch my unboxing, I will leave a link to that in the description. Also, so go check out my unboxing of this movie, of this edition. It's a lovely edition. It's just a shame the edition I got was all scratched and the steelbook had a pretty nasty dent in the back. But that is the Jaws Zavi exclusive steelbook with this lovely packaging. Now the next 3 is a sort of set of steelbooks. You guys know I'm a big Star Wars fan. I kind of had to get these. I picked up a New Hope 4K steelbook from Zavi. I also picked up the Empire Strikes Back steelbook from Zavi. And I also picked up the Return of the Jedi steelbook from Zavi. So don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of this set of steelbooks. I think 2 of them are really nice. Empire Strikes Back 1 is kind of boring, but it's not the worst. It could have been much worse. I'm so grateful we've got 4K steelbooks, but the 2 things I'm annoyed about is the first one is the actual transfers. They're not that great. They're not really proper 4K transfers. They're not like the one they did for The Shining or Apocalypse Now. They're kind of just like upscaled is what I've heard, and I've seen clips of them and they just don't look that great. And the second thing is that these steelbooks aren't even collectible anymore, because if like half the people bought them just to sell, so on eBay it's just loads of them for like 30, 32 pounds each. This isn't helped by Zavi re-releasing these every single week, and it's just really frustrating because I bought these hoping they become a bit of a collectible, and they're just not anymore because everyone seems to have one. And also they're all, the Empire Strikes Back one especially has some mild scratches on it, but scratches don't really want to be there since it was £30. And then I've been messaging Zavi, they've not been very helpful, and I'm just honestly just so bored of Zavi. Now I know a lot of people are bored of people talking about Zavi in a negative way, but they're nice steelbooks, but the way Zavi's handled these Star Wars steelbooks is pretty terrible in my opinion. In my opinion, they should just release them. Once they're gone, they're gone. That's what they should have done. But instead, they've re-released them. They've re-released them again. They've literally re-released Return of the Jedi again, which is the only one in the original trilogy that is rare. And now it's not because it's been re-released. So it's very frustrating. I don't know why Zavi would do that. Obviously, they're hungry for money. But I feel like I'm just getting really sick of Zavi because I want those to be collectible. They're not collectible anymore. Everyone's got them. So I may just sell them and just get just when they release them on regular Blu-ray. But the spines do look nice with each other. Like they line up really nicely. They're not that exciting, but what could they have done with the spines? They are nice steelbooks, don't get me wrong. I'm just a bit done in with Zavi. I'm a bit done in with buying a package and every time opening it, think it's going to be damaged. It's just very frustrating. But anyway, that's enough of me moaning about Zavi. Some lovely pickups there. I'm just pretty mostly happy with actually the Elita 4K because I can't wait to watch this again in 4K. I'm sure it's going to look gorgeous. Later on, I'm actually going to the cinema to see a movie. So there'll be a cinema trip video maybe up tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Bit of a movie reference there. Yeah, that's that for this video. I'm sorry if I dragged it on a bit with my little rant about Zavi. But yeah, I'm just not very happy with those steelworks. I was so looking forward to getting them, but they're just not as cool as I thought it'd be. Surely because they're not very collectible and everyone seems to have one. So yeah, that's that. But they are lovely steelbooks anyway. So guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like. Also subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I will see you in the next video.